Hello, it's me, DjDoubleT, here and back, and existing. After taking a small break after my last partial stream, we're back with the series The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Time to continue the series with Shrimp Man and see where that goes. Let's continue the story. Back to Chapter 3 Sisterhood. Alright, what do I have? Okay, let's continue the story. Hey Fortuna, how did it go with Greeth? I came up with some of my own ideas on how to help her, but I could use your input. Let me know when I can visit Dahlia. Ah. Hey, Forts! Hey, Dahlia. I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations of my name. Oh, shoot. I thought Forts would work. We've been through this too many times. I don't like Fort, I don't like 40, and I especially don't like tuna. But tuna's so cute. Not funny. Okay. So you found a way to help Greeth. Right. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution for this case. There's a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. I'm going to forge a demon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. Oop, and I also forgot. I should probably do this thing before I dive any deeper. Here's some warnings. There might be talks about topics that may not be appropriate, and if you ever feel that you don't feel comfortable with it, it's okay to take a step back, skip parts, or just stop watching. Because I want to make sure that you guys are in a safe space, and that anything that happens that might be triggering or might be not for you, I want to make sure you're in a safe space. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching, and let's continue. That sounds dangerous. I know my way around knives, trust me. You're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be the most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Greeth. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. But wouldn't you know best? You've known Greeth way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her projects. I realize I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for it, right? Yes? Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Oh no, I didn't read. Oh. Individualism, determination, truth, dread, philosophy, architecture. I feel like it's either these two. I'm gonna say architecture, because Greeth seemed like someone who really cared about their projects and like trying to figure out the answer to things. Architecture. Architecture, isn't that like super literal? Hey, you asked me. Yeah, maybe I was just overthinking this. She sure does enjoy building stuff. Alright, I'll smith the most impressive dagger. Just you wait, Greeth. Wow. Goodbye, Dahlia. It is a crib. Dear Fortuna, thank you so much for helping my friend Louise. I hope she didn't bother you. I would have never imagined she'd do something as bold as contacting you directly. I'd love to know how it went between you two. Can I come over? Your friend Jasmine. Sure. Hello, Fortuna. How are you doing? Fine, I guess. Happy to see you. It feels so good to be able to meet again like this. I only wish I could get to see your gardens again. It must be beautiful after all this time. I'm pretty proud of it. In due time, I'll be happy to show you everything. Until then, I brought you this. It's a blue iris. This is beautiful. Thank you. This flower, this flower is a bringer of hope. A charm for faith, wisdom, and understanding. I thought it improve the energy of the room and help you with the fortune telling. I love it. Thank you so much. So, Louise came to visit you. That's right. I'm so sorry. I should have consulted with you before telling anyone. I just wanted to share the joy of having my friend back. I didn't expect her to come and see you out of the blue. It's alright. Don't worry about it. She seems like a nice girl. She is a very gentle soul. I hope you were able to help her. She's in a pretty delicate situation, to be honest. Oh, is she in trouble? What's going on with Louise? Well, you know what? I'm not a therapist. I'm just a tarot reader. There is no confidentiality. So, God is forcing her to start a war on Earth. Come again? They found a way to harvest a powerful energy to create weapons against behemoths, and the fastest way to produce this energy seems to be spreading war amongst mortals. This is terrible. I've always trusted Adana's judgment, given her godly intellect. But this is making it really hard for me to follow her blindly. I don't think I'll ever be able to trust our leader again, to be honest. That is completely understandable. If anything happens, I will always be on your side. You know that, right? Thank you. Ah, Louise must be having a hard time. I should check up on her. Sure, don't worry about me. Go. Thank you so much for helping my friend, Fortuna. See you soon. Actually, wait a minute. Huh? What is it? I need some herbs to help our witch friend, Greeth. See this one. Oh, you met Greeth, the architect? Dahlia's friend? She's never got time for me. Now I'm jealous. It was a business visit. She seems like a very busy witch. And what does the fabulous Greeth need from me that she doesn't even have time to ask me for in person? Oh my, you're actually jealous. She's not the one asking. Anyway, I'm asking you as my friend to help me help her. Oh, okay. Anything for you. What are these herbs for? Greeth's been possessed by behemoths that didn't use her mind. You know what? We're exposing everybody tonight. Let's do it. Greeth's been possessed by a behemoth. But that's forbidden magic. Yes, an experiment gone awry. We need to be discreet on this. How can you ask this of me? We need to report to Adana immediately. What? No. She just made a mistake and we're trying to fix it. I'm sorry, but no. And I'm doing this for your own good, Fortuna. Behemoths are forbidden for a reason. The magical pact is the most sacred thing. It keeps us witches from breaking apart. No, Jasmine, please. I'm sorry. We need to solve this the proper way. Adana will learn about this. You're sending Greeth to her execution. Not necessarily. You need to put more faith in our leader. I'm sure she will be fair and will look for a solution. I doubt it. Please, Jasmine, don't do this. I'm sorry, but it's for the good of the coven, and for your own good too. You wouldn't want to add to your sentence, right? Jasmine, we'll fix this. Trust me. Oh, frick. Well, everything's going awry. Okay, one you could tell the truth to, the other one not so much. Dear Fortuna, Dolly has given me a magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is it alright if I come over so we could try the ritual dagger? Hugs, Greeth. Oof. This feels like everything's gonna go wrong. Hey, how are you feeling? Well, where did I keep your voice, Greeth? Corrupted. The behemoth's beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through, or? Of course, I want to. I'm way too proud to let this extra-dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's Demon Bone dagger. It truly is a work of art. Here, take a look. Beautiful. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it. I just shared some insight with her. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence you used to enchant the dagger, to craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. So that's why she called this an architect's dagger, huh? It's not really a common tool for us to use. Sounds really cool. Thanks for helping her. So first of all, do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to check on our chances of success? Of course, but what's a Fate Mancer's disc? Of course. It was invented about 80 years ago by Ch.3 the mathematician witch, so you wouldn't know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever acts to perform the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything though, it's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the action of observing your chances affects your chances. I did consider it that way. I hope it affects them for the best. Anyway, here's the disc. Oh. My chances aren't as good as I had hoped. It's no small thing, exercising a behemoth. But we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate in our favor. You're right. I must be strong. Okay then. Can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia, crafting this magnificent dagger. I brought Dahlia up to speed about what your card said, about how I need to embrace the behemoth. Her answer was this blade. You need to stab me in the heart. What? No. Don't panic. The blade is enchanted to pierce not only through my flesh, but also through my quintessence. That will open a crack in my soul, allowing the behemoth fully inside me. Interesting. Then you can remove the dagger and they will be trapped. I've never stabbed anyone in my life. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around the kitchen knives, but this? I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't you call Dahlia and have her cut you? No, I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Look, the percentage on the disc went up just from me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me that the ritual will be more effective the stronger our bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way I haven't for ages. So I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better. Okay. Tell me something secret about yourself. I used to own a food truck. I have a sister, her name is Patricia. I've tried to kill myself numerous times while exiled. I summoned Behemoth too. I know this is the one big one, but I'm gonna try this one. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Fortuna. I'm used to spending years by myself just doing research. But I see how isolation could do a number on someone more used to company. Hey, I thought I was a learner too. I spent most of my time by myself, but 200 years of complete social deprivation. You lose the capacity to discern if you're even alive to begin with. I come to the conclusion that existence is impossible without others to witness it. That was insensitive of me. I'm sorry. No one could possibly imagine what you've been through. I disfigured, mutilated, even burnt myself just to feel something new inside these walls. But I always ended up putting myself back together, to get to see my loved ones again someday. Or just to get back at Idana. I swear, she's gonna pay. Fortuna, I will help you to get back at Idana. I'm sick of her too. She needs to pay. Thanks for sharing this with me. I'm sorry you had to say these things out loud just to help me fix this stupid mistake I made. I don't think what you did was stupid. And it feels good to be able to share this stuff. I wasn't brave enough to let my friends know. I'm happy I met you. I'm happy too. Thank you for letting me in, Fortuna. Time to put me under the knife? I'm not ready yet. You will never be more ready than now. I'm ready to accept any consequences. I just... Let me meditate for a couple minutes, just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes? That I have, sure. Thank you. You still there? Yes, I'm ready. Sorry, I just need to collect myself. Ready for some stabbing? Don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differ dramatically, Grief. It looks like you're relaxed, though. I guess that's the most important thing here. Okay, I'm going to insert the dagger now. Are you ready? Do it. Frick, that scared me. It didn't work. I'm so sorry, Grief. Maybe I didn't use the dagger properly? No, you did everything just right. I had an internal bout with the behemoth, and they were just stronger than me. I guess I wasn't destined to be free. Not yet, at least. This is who I am for now. Better accept it and start preparing for the real problem. Adana? Adana, what are you going to do? My initial impulse is to flee, but I'm too proud not to face Adana directly. So I guess before I do anything hasty, I'll retire to the Gem Skull Belt and meditate on all my options. I'm sorry the ritual didn't go well. Even if we failed here, let me know if I can help you in any other way. I will. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. And hey, I'm not going away empty-handed. Now I have you. I'm happy I've met you too. Okay, better leave now. I hope to see you soon. Yeah, me too. Take care. Hmm. Uh, dear Fortuna, I'd like to visit you once again, if that's okay. I'd like to tell you how it went with Adana, Louise. Thank you for having me. Hello, Louise. So how'd it go? You were right about Adana. I went to visit her and talk about an alternative source of energy for our project, and well, she didn't seem to care much. Something is amiss with our leader. She felt devoid of life. I didn't dare ask about what was going on, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Turbulent times are coming. Hmm? That is quite disturbing, yes. I'd explore what is going on with Adana, but I doubt she'd agree to come here and have her fortune read. And on second thoughts, I wouldn't like for her to know I'm developing a new deck. Better not to mess with Adana, I agree. Ah, by the way, I also confessed my true nature to my mortal lover, and it was perfect. It feels so good to be able to love without putting on a mask. You changed my life, Fortuna. I got rid of some stupid shackles I had put on myself. I'm so happy to hear that. I was worried my deck would cause you trouble. I brought you a present. Oh, what is this? It's a pitch cloth. I had a surplus of war energy from the experiments I did for Adana, so here. Acquire the pitch cloth symbol. You can acquire new symbols? Let's go! Pitch cloth weaved by Louise with an Entelechy, harvested from soldiers, a present for Fortuna. Nice! Thank you! Oh, it's beautiful. I humbly accept it. It's but a token of my gratitude. I hope one day I can truly repay you. There's no need. This is more than enough. Leaving courtesy aside, I'm serious. Let me know if you ever need my help. Thank you. I will. Take care, Fortuna. Likewise. Shrimp Man disappeared. What a busy life all of a sudden, huh? How are you feeling? It feels good. How did they manage without me all this time? I still miss being able to leave the house. I wonder this one. How did they manage without me all this time? Looks like the best witch is back in the game. Stop sucking up to me. What do you want? Hey, I'm genuinely happy for you. I enjoy watching my protege thriving. So, what are your plans now? Uh, hmm. My biggest concern is still Idana. Sooner or later, she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. Well, the cosmic wheel is already in motion. Look how quickly you've connected with the coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate? You tell me. We're not so different. Not really. I mean, to read it into possible futures, but escaping from a Donna sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? What? Please, witch. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot, and you're paying a high price for all of this, don't forget. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Have more faith in yourself. Okay, okay. No need to mock me. Look, a falcon has arrived. Oh, could it be from Thea? Dear Fortuna, I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home ASAP. Yours faithfully, Thea, Arbiter Badge 210, rank Waxing Crescent. Ah, Fortuna. What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. What about Adana? Adana is dead. Chapter 4, Succession. Nani? We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend Patrice. Patrice? Patrice is dead? She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words for her eldest son? Pedro, I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all of the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were present or decent enough to be half the person her mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today, I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, mama. Te quiero. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr. Santon, you wanted to say something too? That's right. Thank you. I feel lucky that you're all letting me be part of this moment. I wanted to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Patrice could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love. Love of life and of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years. And I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Mr. Santon. Now to proceed with the last rites, Wait, I want to speak too. Ah, of course, go ahead. Grandma, you aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers, you just had to leave that old husk behind, right? We had so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer take away what we were building together, right, Yaya? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay, Pedro. Let her express herself. I can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patrice's body may have turned to dust. Patrice's voice may have gone silent, but her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice, she's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears and Fragrance, a mid-afternoon dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother, or what we were doing together. Maria, I am sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. Unless, is Patrice my grandma and somebody else? Because there was, like, friends on a road trip. But, oh, it was different. So my prediction finally came true, eh? You managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remain a tough bitch, even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come visit you after I ascended. My time among the stars sure flies. And I wasn't sure how you'd deal with the fact your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow, you knew, eh? You knew I wasn't dead. You're the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there without you. What about one last reading for old time's sake? What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patrice? The Emperor. The Emperor sits atop a stark bare mountain, a sign of an unyielding power, the ultimate male ego, confidence, and power. I'd have married one of your husband's brothers, and we'd have had a big family together, all together. We'd have moved to the Canary Islands. You'd have written the lesbian pulp novels, and I'd have run on an online tarot website. We would have run a popular magazine together, with Ava as editor-in-chief. Oh, it sounds like good to have it with Ava, though. Let's have the trio. As much as that's like really fun to escape and run. We would have run a popular magazine together with Ava as editor-in-chief. We'd have traveled the world, interviewing many celebrities. We'd have given a voice to many women. We'd also have made a lot of people angry with our revolutionary ideas. Patrice, I've missed you so much. I'm going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing? Reading into the hypothetical. How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As a last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of what presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I'll look into its eyes now to see for myself where we're sending you off to. The beast is the keeper of everything that is forbidden. Their servants ooze with lust and invite you to fall into temptation. Enlightenment beyond corruption. You'll become an archivist, of occult texts. You'll become an intergalactic detective. Wait. Hold up. If she becomes an intergalactic detective, right? Is she just gonna be Thea as a reincarnation? You'll become an intergalactic detective. You'll accept cases from witches and supernatural beings alike. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't... Don't leave me. "6 feet under my ass." Patrice? Fortuna? Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patrice, I love you. Ah, I love you too, silly. Are we like ghosts? No, Patrice, this is the real world. I am a witch, bitch. And I believe you are one now too. Fuck me. Oh my god, alright. Well, that was not what I thought was gonna happen. Just like, I am not dead yet, girl. This Patricia symbol? Fortuna, it is imperative that we speak before I vanish. Adana. Fine. Oh. I don't like you. I don't know. Hello, Fortuna. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. That is correct. Hmm. You've never met the corpse of a witch? I keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just as that, the end. It can be, if you are killed or erased. But a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Now I am but an aimless corpse waiting to be consumed by your sisters or to be scattered through the cosmos. Why are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile, is it over? I am afraid it is not. Reviewing the sentences now fall upon the next leader of the coven. And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You feel even more pitiful than before. Bitch, you're dead and you want to come back at me like this? Excuse my language, but this is Fortuna speaking. It almost makes me want to forgive you. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose end have you come to tie up here anyway? You. I want to ask you, what you have learned during this brief isolation? Alright, divination can control the community. It's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Exile is not a constructive solution. Brief? That you are a bitch. We're gonna leave it like that. Childish. What was I supposed to learn then? Allow me to explain. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. The secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomenon, is only real because it has been perceived. Well, that's nice, Puma. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader, you are a writer. That is why I exiled you. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were in actuality dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent that omen, and I'm still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling me this now? Because I am dead, bitch. Sorry. Like, everything sounds better sometimes when you end a sentence with the B word, and that's it. And I deem it better that you become aware of the magnitude of your abilities since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer. Why didn't you tell me to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. The day's been alright, Puma. It's been restful. It's kind of been fun just reading the story and how like things have just like popped up. Like Patrice was like our friend in our mortal life, and then she died, and then like we were like being sobby and like all that, and then she just comes back to life like, well, you're alive. You died, but you're alive and you're a witch. Come on, I am not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough? Remember, you can manipulate anything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I am also talking about the past. And how is that updating going? You can alter anything that did not happen. So, Dolly is past. Then, damn. The Coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent, but it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all this. I have a parting gift. Ow. A flash of blue? Knowledge. Oh. I know many witches will come to you for guidance in the near future. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. Take one of my eyes. Alright, mine now. It will allow you to see the unseen. It will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. I pray to you use it wisely. You'll play a critical role in the fate of the Coven. I am thankful. Sure, why not? Let's be graceful. I will make the most of it. I do not really care anymore. Still a B word. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me then? Also, if it's your eye, wouldn't you be able to technically witness it? It was etched into the cosmic wheel. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. Ooh, acquire the Coppersmith's Arcanum. The Coppersmith, dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex. Abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic. Thou art no more sin. Oh, that's a lot of energy. Oof. I see, Puma. This is a super arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. How did you... Even if you believe me a farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you are crafting. This custom deck. It suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. So what? Oh, yeah, that camera. What about it, Puma? Do you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I'm dead. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? F you. I hope you burn in hell. Thank you for everything. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool, Puma. I feel like I need Nappy's advice for this. Nappy would give me advice. Where is Nappy tonight? Nappy, please be summoned. I hope you burn. See, I'm not one for cussing. You know, the story has me cuss. Thank you for everything. I hope you burn. In hell. Hell does not exist. Anything else? I will make this coven better. Good. I will leave now. Wait. Any last advice? I'm happy you're dead. I really, really hate you. You know what? I'm gonna... any last advice? No. Goodbye. Okay. Are you alright? This is great news, actually. Is it? Absolutely. Imagine if I kept using our deck without understanding the implications. Now we can use it properly to turn the tide in our favor. I thought you'd be more anxious about the weight of your actions from now on. I mean, I'm a bit worried about the readings I've done in the past. Hell, I triggered humanity's colonization of the stars. And I toyed with the past and future of my friends. However, Now I can own my talents and help shape a better universe for us all. What if you drop a card that only offers bad omens? You're right. I'll have to be more careful with how I build my deck from now on. The stakes are really high, but there's also a lot of promise now that I'm aware of the potential repercussions. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Well, come on, do it for me, please. It's alright, I won't push you. Knowledge. Is it about Gloria, the first witch? How did you? It's Adana's eye. Or better said, it's the water contract we sealed together. It's already activated. It's offering me knowledge. I can't fully access it. It feels like a waterfall of ideas behind my mind, and sometimes something jumps out the water. So you wanted to ask about Gloria? That's right. Gloria is my first love. I spent many universes without loving a single being. Suddenly, she came into existence. Or perhaps, better put, she ascended. Gloria is the first woman who left the mortal plane behind and became a witch. She's the inventor of magic, which is basically exploiting a universe's rules. I've never met a single entity as full of love and ideas as Gloria, and I had the privilege of being loved by her. I wanted to ask you what had become of her. Before, I was afraid of what I'd find, but now I'm afraid of what you'd write. I promise I will look for the best possible reading or writing. Alright. I granted you this deck. We might as well go all the way in. I got you, partner. Also, while you're at it, what do you say we try to reshape the Covenant's stance on behemoths? That's not a bad idea. What if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. Want to look into how the Covenant deals with behemoths? Right. And let's see what has become of Gloria, the first witch. Please let it be something good. I'll do my best. The rest is in the hands of the deck. Pulsar Dragon. Arcana are blessed by the power of the gem skull belt. It is symbol for a haughty guardian, bonds blessed by the dragon, while compassionate friendships, the minister of secrets veils the inner truths of the heart. Okay. I think this is a good one for Coven behemoths. Oh, that's not good. You, Abramar, will get to rule this coven. I'd rather have the harmony part. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. Just because I think the fact that he can rule over the coven sounds bad. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. That is delicious. I can't believe it's going to be as easy as that. You're the most terrifying witch I have ever met. A single sentence to solve all our problems. I still have trouble picturing this actually happening. It feels weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. Feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I revealed them. Understood. Thank you, Fortuna. This means a lot to me. Not once in the history of this universe has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. Of course. I'm thankful anyway. You're welcome. Oof. Deception, the unknown, determination, rightfulness, sabotage, adversity, and guardian ego. The bone marrow of the behemoth steers thought. When enraged, the behemoth sabotages understanding. They can channel a power trip. The little jade statue watches over the querent. You'll meet Gloria again, but it is with her corpse that you'll get to speak one last time. You'll be reunited with Gloria and will get to rekindle the passionate relationship. Gloria will never love you again, but you will get to meet her one more time. She has a parting gift for you. Ooh, I want more earth though, because I need more earth bits. Let's just do this one. Let's just be nice. You'll be reunited with Gloria, and we'll get to rekindle the passion of your relationship. Is that true? I'm certain I wrote so. I can't believe it. I thought I'd never get to meet her again, let alone get to experience her love. Aw. Thank you so much, Fortuna. I'm in your debt. I turned out to be the wish granter in the end, huh? And without shady contracts. The student always surpasses the master, they say. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely. I beg of you. Whoa, I never expected a behemoth. You never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing me when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see, it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. Right, let's see. Dear Fortuna, are you alright? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I can come and visit. Uh-oh. Hello, Fortuna. I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Adana's dead. You knew already? I just met with Adana's corpse. Is that true? What did she want? She was dealing with loose ends. Did she lift your sentence? I wish. She was only trying to justify herself to leave this universe in peace, I guess. Poor Adana. My exile is now in the hands of whoever gets to rule next. About that. The first order of business is to decide how to deal with Adana's corpse. What do you mean? There's an incredible amount of magic stored inside Adana's corpse, and now it's up to the Coven to decide how to handle it. One option is to devour her so every witch in our Coven becomes stronger. The other option is to scatter her remains throughout the cosmos so more witches can ascend. That way our clan could almost double in size. What's your stance on this? I believe we should devour her. Change our government and all. I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. There's already enough turmoil in having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Oh, congratulations and good luck. Thank you. I thought the Coven could use some tender, loving care after Idana. That is true. Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? Tell me about your program first. Of course I'll help you. Sorry, but no. Yeah, I need to know what you're doing. Ah, but of course. Sorry. Right now, there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our Coven. Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, moral affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts with the Coven and how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch tackling where the Coven is going and how we deal with major events. Right now, we have runic judgment. Basically, it was Adana consulting with the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch law in the hands of exogenous forces. My proposal is that judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the Coven, in agreement with the leader. So any judgment should come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches. Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the Coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions. And it's truly horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions. And eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the Coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new Coven that's a better fit is a more humane solution, in my opinion. And there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, we're the Coven. When the Coven determines something could put our community at risk, we ban it. And I believe it should stay that way, so no changes on that front for my part. Next point, mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Idana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul to be a lesser being to begin with. I believe we have the responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies. We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. And last but not least, there are the witch duties. That defines what members' obligations to the Coven are. Right now, we have the infamous quarterly controls, and should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance, to trust that a member of our Coven will always strive to better our community. Contributions should be at every witch's own pace and desertion. Oh, there's also the issue regarding what to do with Adana's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger. That basically sums it up. What do you think? Can I count on your support? Okay, I am cool with most things. I just don't know about the banning and judgment and the devouring. I'll just say yes for now. Of course I'll help you. Yay! Thank you, Fortuna. My pleasure. Okay, the first order of business is to assess the risks and opportunities ahead of me. I was hoping to consult with your deck. Absolutely. Let's put these cards to good use. Let's see. Risks and opportunities it is? That's right. Meditate on your strong points and ponder what could go wrong while I shuffle the cards. Alright. The merchant caravan spreads conversation, they save knowledge, they remember crimes, the arbiter's book puts the revelation in front of many eyes. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Let's do this one. The oldest witches will come help you influence many of the newcomers. The arbitrator's office will support your cause. Let's do this one. The oldest witches will help you influence many of the newcomers. Oh, that's great news. Having the youngest behind me is good, but it puts my mind at ease knowing I'll have support of the wisest witches in our clan. If I become leader, I want to create a board of advisors and there's no better wisdom than experience. Not true, always. I'm happy for your congratulations. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to this race. Best of luck. Ooh, okay. One of your biggest supporters will change sides and sweep a lot of votes away from you. There won't be any major difficulties in your path. During the most trying of times, you will lose faith in yourself and your leadership will suffer for it. Let's do this one. There won't be any major difficulties in your path. Wow, really? Yep, crystal clear. Yay, I'm gonna win this race. I wouldn't go that far. Oh, well, of course. Right now, a smooth campaign is all I can ask for. The rest is in my hands. Thank you, Fortuna. My pleasure. Alright, Alea Ch.3. Indeed. Predictions aside, there's a difficult race ahead. That's for sure. Thanks a lot for your counsel, my friend. You just let me know if I can help in any other way. Will do. By the way, there's someone would like you to meet. Junrisha the Mathematician Witch. She also believes we should devour Idana and become stronger. Junrisha is the oldest and wisest witch in our clan after Idana. She can make a strong case for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse. It would mean a lot to me if you heard what she has to say. Sure. Tell her to pay me a visit. Okay, I should be leaving now. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaigns in motion. Take care. Do your best. Okay, let's read this one. But I also kind of want to make a new card. Let's make a new card. Girl, hurry up. Walk up fast. Walk down, walk down. Okay, how many cards do we have in my deck? I feel different. Adana's eyes pulsing inside my skull. I feel as if I could see beyond the pictorial representation of Arcana. Maybe I can spend a little magic to peek behind the cosmic curtain. Oh. Okay, let's go use my water one. Oh, ancient eye of our former leader, allow me to pierce through the fabric of this magic. I desire to know more. Community and water. Understand the complicity of a herd of beating hearts. Desire and water. Passion, unhinged thirst, true friendship. Water and water. Unbound power. The realization of potential. Okay. Interesting. Let's go for the war is meaningless. Like, let's go for destruction. And I want to try this card out, so let's do this one. And let's balance this out with like one water. This one. Let's go this one. Alright, this is gonna be like a super arcana. So it's gonna be a very powerful card. Into the catapult itself. Can't exactly have them hold this. Okay, let's do that. And then, ooh, what are these? Let's just have a hand there. Like, let's give him a hand, you know? Sure. I think that's fine. What does it become? Oh, the Plague Doctor. That's my number 9 card. Oof. War distorts all feeling. The resolve to sacrifice your own family. The will to kill your heart to save your kin. The trident pierces through this magic and makes it bleed emotion. Rivalry, tragedy, courage, Judgment, test, communication, peace, rejection, bad omen, and yearning and passion. O ancient eye of our former leader, allow me to pierce through the fabric of this magic. Desire to know more. Battle and fire, the birth of a rival, the breeding of calamity. Battle and water, heart in the face of conflict. Community and fire, evaluation, the vigilance of 1,000 eyes, judging your every move. Community and water, understanding the complicity of herd of beating hearts. Bad omen, being eluded by what you yearn for. Passion unhinged thirst, and true friendship. Oof, okay, that's gonna be a really mixed explosive card. And I feel like it's gonna be the first card I draw in this next deck. Fortuna, did you hear? The old bitch kicked the bucket. Let's celebrate, come on. Donna's dead. I mean, that's true. Fuck you, Donna. Alright. Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? That hag is out. Fuck the rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become the next leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh wow, really? I can't picture you running the coven, to be honest. I thought you despised that kind of responsibility. Yeah, but you know, I was planning on overthrowing Adana. Got cold feet in the end, but this is a great opportunity to change things without resorting to violence. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me, and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. You're even more energetic than usual. I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me! Let's rule the covens together. Hell yeah, I'm in. I must painfully decline. I can't. I already promised Jasmine I'd help her. I'm just gonna help both of them. Why didn't you tell me about your plans yet? Of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research on the 5 pillars of our coven's law are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden martial arts, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with our coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Moral affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now Adana was basically all fuck you, I rule, fuck you, I exile you, fuck dangerous stuff, fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically, try a new system, more open and inclusive. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input with then celebrating a referendum. It's feasible since our coven has less than 100 members right now. There won't be a law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the arbitrator's office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have the magical pact already. I see. Following the line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications than about mortal affairs. I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. This may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. I say leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pull resources from the coven. Any witch could go about her life however she wants to provide. Provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sister in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project. That basically sums it up. And what about devouring or freeing Adana's corpse? Oh, you are well informed. I almost forgot about that. Apparently there's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. But if we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We can almost double our numbers. But isn't that still technically affecting mortal affairs? I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view and the clash of new wills will make us grow in more interesting ways. That pretty much sums up my stance, so are you with me? Hell yeah, I'm in. That was fucking fantastic, Fortuna. I swear I'm gonna be the best leader this coven has ever seen. I'll be helping Jasmine too, though. What? You plan on playing both sides? Don't be upset. I just believe either of you two would make an excellent leader. I'll support you both with my divination and let the coven decide where to put their trust. That's fair, I guess. Okay, cards. Am I gonna win? Well, hold your horses, Dahlia. That question may be too heavy. Why? Jasmine is planning on running for office too. Let's clear things up so we can save ourselves the pain of campaign. If you want to solve this by shuffling a deck, you might as well meet with Jasmine and flip a coin. And none of that would do. Voters are going to need a campaign to be informed, at the very least. Sure. We can still do the theater if necessary, but I'd rather know who's gonna win already to dispel all the anxiety. I refuse. That would be unfair to Jasmine. Better think of a different question. Okay, I get it. What to ask? Oh, I know. Who are my enemies going to be? And what kind of daggers should I forge to face these trying times? Whoa, playing hardball, are we? The future of the coven is on the line. Let's pull out the artillery. Understood. Focus on your warrior spirit while I shuffle the cards. And watch, the first card is going to for sure be the new one. That's how this game goes. Once you create a new card, that's the first one that's going to appear. War distorts all feeling. Sure, let's do this one. Jasmine will pose the biggest threat to your campaign. The oldest witches will conspire against you. The oldest witches will conspire against you. I like how they're both the same, but different elements I can get. All fire? A mix? Patrice, my sister, will make a strong case against you becoming the next leader. I'm gonna say this one. A powerful behemoth will stand in your way. I sure hope it isn't Grief's. And I also hope that bastard is a free agent and not being summoned by a witch, because I definitely report that bitch's ass to the arbitrage office this time. Wait, that's at the old... Was it bugged? That was bugged. I thought you were no snitch. The game has changed. We're not talking a desperate witch looking for solace. If I find out that someone's playing dirty and using Behemoth to alter the elections, I'll hunt her myself. Oh wow. I wouldn't want to be in that witch's shoes. Well, if it happened to be a friend of mine, I would never report her, of course, but I'd be very, very angry. Are you hiding something? Nope. Oof. Love, an edgeless dagger. Resilience. Infuse the handle with it so the dagger can withstand your grip during these trying times. Cunning smith, a blade to discern lies. Let's go with love. Isn't a love dagger a bit of an oxymoron? Maybe. I think it is important to produce a trinket that reminds you of the true purpose of your quest. That is so cool. Thank you so much. I won't lose my way, I promise. What's the matter? Not to undermine your craft, but I doubt a dagger will be enough to fight off a behemoth. What do you say we draw an extra card to explore what measures to take given the predicament? Absolutely. Lay it down me. Alright, here we go. More iron scriptures. This one likes to appear today. Dig up some dirt and report it to Arbitrage's office. Make a demonstration of power before the coven. Extend an official duel challenge. Make a pact with the daemon to sabotage your opponent's efforts. I want to say this one. Duel against a behemoth? Can those things even be beaten? It is possible, I know that for a fact. What? Have you ever been one? No, but I met some that were beaten more than once. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm all horny for that duel now. Defeating a behemoth before with a whole coven. I'd support that shit out of whoever did that. This is a wonderful idea. Thank you, Fortuna. And that's a wrap. I hope this was useful to you. Well, I'd have preferred to cut to the chase and see who was going to win, but this will have to do. Thanks a lot for taking the time. My pleasure. Before I leave, I want to ask you for another favor. What's up? Another friend of yours summon a behemoth? No, silly. One of the things that matters to me the most is how we deal with Idana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches, and because of that, I'd love it if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new, she doesn't even have a name yet. Please let her come to you. You can help her find her way, and you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with that companion. See you. Okay, bye, Dahlia. Shrimp Man. Oh, the fresh smell of political turmoil. I'm for rejoice, Fortuna. This is the perfect scenario, quite literally. Play our cards. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah? How do you feel about politics? I enjoy political discussion. Oh, it'll come in handy then, to do away with the boredom that's been haunting you these 2 centuries. You bet. What are your plans for this elections then? Don't you feel that playing both sides is a bit sleazy? I just want to support both my friends. I'd rather control these elections at any cost. It's okay, either of them would make a great leader. I couldn't bring myself to let either of them down. And what about your own beliefs? You don't care what direction the coven takes? I do, but I also trust them. If something doesn't sit right with me, I'll try to change their minds. And if we can't get to an agreement, I'll always be able to speak through my vote. I can't vote for both of them after all. Right. You'll form a better picture for who to vote for if you gather information from both sides anyway. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer and not a reader. I'm scared. I'm scared about how they would react, but I am also afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I'm afraid too, but I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa. Are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? You wish witch? Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered throughout my many existences something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? Okay, I'll draw myself 1 card. Wait. I was just pulling your leg. This is too risky. What if you draw a card ripe with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? A seer shouldn't be scared of their deck. I'll do it. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course. But if I let fear dictate my actions, I would never have summoned you to begin with. You may be right. What exactly are you planning to ask anyway? It is more of a request than a question. I want to demand that the deck submit to my will. It's not like I'll ever stop using it, so I'd better tame it. You sure have something else. Let's see how this gamble of yours plays out. It's the new card again. It's the new card. Oh. That card wasn't in my deck. The cosmic wheel spins forever between the folds of existence. It holds inside its clockworks every piece of reality that is yet to be defined. Meanings, everything. Guys, this isn't my deck. The cosmic wheel has decided to manifest itself. manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible past or future. Dang. Weird? What do you... Oh, wait. Fumo? Weird? What? Because, like, this card wasn't part of my deck. And now it's made itself manifest as my 0th card. No, I shouldn't be. Like, yeah, it's really weird because this is a card that has to deal with the Wheel of Fate. And, like, also the game itself, the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I had cards 1 through 9. This card has come up as 0. One card that... So it's not a tarot deck per se, but it's a deck that I've made in the game as a story. So it's a little bit complicated. You summon the fucking cosmic wheel out of sheer willpower. I think I'm in love. But this also shows the water, the fire, the air, and the earth. Shut up. Well, how does it work? This card will be my deck from now on. If I draw it, it'll allow me to access every possible outcome of a question. You didn't fully remove the element of chance then. That'd make divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. You're right. So now I have a card that literally would alter my choices. Like, I can answer however I want now. So basically, it's like, it's a cheat code. Congratulations. Like, there is the Wheel of Fortune itself, but this is the Cosmic Wheel, which is a total different card. Because the Wheel of Fortune is more of like luck and chance. This card itself is very much like I can choose how to will the future and the past. Basically fate itself. You never cease to amaze me. Glad to see you're having fun. Speaking of fun, looks like you've got mail. Oh. Summon the Cosmic Wheel for your deck. I'm so surprised that I summoned that. Okay, I just want to check this real quick. So we have that one from our friend, that from a new person, and an Arbiter. But I think that's a good stopping point. So we can see... So we've gotten into witch politics. We found out that our friend isn't dead. We found out the fact that I can actually will things to existence. And that the Arbiter... I think he has... Not Arbiter, but the Behemoth has been quelled because he gets to meet that one with his love. So there's a lot that's going to happen soon. But I'm ready for that next time. Anyways, thank you, Puma, for coming by, and thank you for anybody else who decided to stop by today. I really appreciate it. And if you see this on YouTube, thank you for watching. And if you want to, please feel free to come to Twitch. Come free to interact with me. I'd love it. And yeah, that's it for the night. DjDoubleT out and about, and deuces. Have a good time.